Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing something which is very highly requested, and that is house crochet for beginners. In this video I'm going to be doing a slip knot, a chain and a single crochet, and I'll also be showing you how to work up rounds of single crochet. So you'll be able to make a scarf or a blanket, or maybe you just want to make a massive swatch to work on your tension. I'm going to be using a acrylic yarn, and that's what I recommend as well. I always recommend an acrylic yarn to start with, and always use a bigger hook size because you might find out that you've got tight tension, and a bigger hook size will help you with your tension if you do find out that you do have tight tension. So anyway, let's go on with this video, and yeah, let's start. Okay, so to be able to do a chain, we have to do a slip knot. Obviously, you have your yarn, and you are going to grab your yarn and you're just going to cross it over like that. Okay, so you've got your yarn and you're just going to cross it over. Okay, it doesn't matter how big your gap is, try not to make it too big. And you're going to pinch where you've just crossed it over. Okay, and then you're going to pull your working yarn through this loop. So you're going to put it at the back and you're going to pull it through, and you're just going to pull, and that is your slip knot. Okay, I'll do that again. So you have your yarn, you're going to cross it over, so you have like a little loop, and you're going to pinch right where that loop is, and you're going to pull your yarn straight through that loop, and you're going to pull. And that is how to do a slip knot. And then you're going to put your hook through that slip knot, and you're going to pull with both strings. Don't do it too tight. If you do it too tight, then you will make your tension too tight, which means you will struggle doing your stitches. So make sure you have a good amount of leeway and your yarn moves smoothly up and down the hook. And this is just how I hold it. I wrap it around my fingers like that. Well, I wrap it around my index finger. I use these two fingers to pinch it. Okay, so that is my tension. So I wrap it around my finger using these two fingers to pinch it. And I use my index finger, not my index finger, my middle finger and my thumb. And I'm just going to pinch that knot that we made, our slip knot. Okay, so that is how I hold my yarn. These two fingers as a tension. I wrap it around my index finger, and I'm going to use my thumb and my middle finger to pinch that knot. And that is how we are going to start our chain. Okay, so to now do our chain, our hook is facing up. We're going to put it to the side and we're going to grab this yarn. Okay, so once we've got the yarn, we're going to twist the hook up so it's nice and smoothly on, so it's nice and firmly on the hook, and we're going to twist it to the other side and we're going to pull through that knot that we just made, and that is your first chain. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. If it looks quite wholly, that is completely okay because we are using a bigger hook. It's not going to look perfect. So we have our hook facing up, we're going to turn it, we're going to grab our yarn, we're going to twist the hook up, and then we're going to turn it to the other side and we're going to pull it through that loop on our hook. Okay, so we have our hook facing up, we're going to twist it, we're going to grab our yarn, we're going to pull it up so the hook's facing up, then we're going to twist it to the other side and we're going to pull it through. So you should have something that looks like this. Like I said, your chains might look quite big, but that is okay because we're using a bigger hook, and you're just going to do that multiple times. So once you have a chain, it should look something like this. If you pull it, it might look a bit like a plait, and some stitches may look more different than others. That is completely okay. That is how we are going to work on our tension, but that is how you do a chain. So I'm going to start again from the very beginning. and it should look something a bit like this. So now we are going to do a single crochet. Now when you do a chain and you go to do any sort of stitch to work on your chain, you always start in the second loop from your hook. Okay, so you obviously have the loop that's on your hook, and you have 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 3 stitch, 4 stitch, and so on. We always want to start in the second stitch. Okay, so right there, we're going to place our hook straight in to that stitch. I always like to hold my finger on the yarn for more control. So we're going to place our hook through the yarn, and once it's through, you should have 2 loops on your hook. Yet again, I'm still holding this loop here, and we're going to grab our yarn. So we're going to twist it very slightly, and we're going to pull through that yarn. So we have 2 loops on our hook, and then we're going to grab our yarn again and pull through. I'll show you that again in a slightly slower version. So we're going to go into our stitch. Sometimes it's easier to pull it from the back, so you can pull it through easier. It's entirely up to you. And then we are going to get our yarn. Okay, some people do it like this, some people do it like this. It's completely up to you. Whatever you prefer. I personally do it like that, just because it's what I find more comfortable. So once you have 2 loops on your hook, you're going to grab the yarn. So we're going to go over, twist it to the side, not fully down. We're going to twist it to the side, and we're going to pull through one of those loops on our hook, which should then create another 2 loops. And you're going to do the exact same again. You're going to grab your yarn, you're going to twist it to the side, and you're going to pull through those 2 loops. So you have 1 loop on your hook. I'm going to do that again into the 4th stitch. We're going to put our hook through the stitch. Okay, we're then going to grab our yarn, grab, twist, pull. So you have 2 loops on your hook, and then we're going to grab the yarn again. So we're going to twist our hook, grab the yarn, twist it again so we've got it firmly on there, and we're going to pull through those 2 stitches. Okay, and that is how you start doing a single crochet. So you're going to put your hook through the yarn, you're going to grab the yarn, you're going to pull the yarn through, so you have 2 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over, twist the hook, and pull through those 2 stitches. Okay, we're going to go into the stitch. We're going to grab our yarn by twisting our hook so we've got control. Twist it to the side. You can have it down if you want, but I just feel like more control if you pull it to the side. So we're going to pull it through just 1 loop. Then you have 2 loops on your hook, and then you're going to grab the yarn again, twist your hook face up, twist it to the other side, and you're going to pull through both of these stitches, just like that. And this is how your single crochet row starts. So you're going to put it in, you're going to grab your yarn, twist it to the side, pull it up so you have 2 loops, you're going to grab your yarn, twist it to the side, and you're going to pull through both of those loops. So we're going to go in, we're going to grab our yarn, so face the hook down. Once we've got our yarn, we're going to face the hook to the side, and we're going to pull through. So we've got 2 loops on our hook. We're going to grab the yarn again, twist it up, twist it again, and we're going to pull through both of those loops. Okay, so we're going to do that again. Go into the stitch, going to grab the yarn, we're going to pull it through. We've then got 2 loops on our hook. We're then going to turn our hook, grab the yarn, pull it up, twist it to the other side, and pull through those 2 stitches. And we're going to do that again. Grab the yarn, so you've got 2 loops on your hook, grab the yarn, twist it, pull it through. Okay, sometimes you might want to pull your tail if you feel like it's too loose, but that is how we do, that is how we do our first single crochet round. And now people often say, I can do the first row, but I don't know how to start the second row. So once you have done your single crochet round and you've got to the end, you're then going to chain 1. Okay, so you're going to grab your yarn, twist it to the side, and you're going to pull through that 1 loop at the very end. Okay, so that means you've chained 1. So you've got your single crochet row here, and you've then chained. And then you're going to turn your work, okay, literally to the back. Okay, so we started like this. We're literally just going to turn our work. So we're on the back row, okay, and you see these stitches on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So it looks a bit like a plait. Okay, so now on this row we're going to go through both of those little plaits, as I call it. So you have your stitch there, you have your stitch there, you then have your stitch there, and you will very slightly see your gaps depending on how tight you've done your tension. And we're going to put our hook through them and carry on with the single crochet. Okay, so we've got our yarn and we've got our hook. I always put my finger there for control. We're then going to put our hook through the first stitch, not the second. Through the first stitch, we're going to grab our yarn and pull it through. And you're going to pull up so you have 2 loops on your hook. We only start on the second stitch once we've done the chain. After that, you can start in the first stitch. It's only on the chain row. We're then going to grab our yarn again, pull it up, twist it to the side and pull through. And that is another single crochet. It's exactly the same as we've done on this row, but instead of going in a chain, we're going in these little like plait things, these little V's as people call it. And so we see our next gap here, right here. We're going to go straight into it, straight through. We're going to grab our yarn, twist it, and then pull through, and then pull up. Some people prefer to pull up so they can do it looser, and if you use this finger you can tighten it depending on how loose you want it. And then we're going to do the exact same. Got our hook facing up, we're going to twist it to the side and grab our yarn, twist the hook up and then twist it to the other side, and then we're going to pull through both of those stitches. Okay, so our next hole, I don't know if you can see that, is there. We're then going to go straight into that one again. So you see, even my stitches are sometimes a bit too tight. It's completely normal. We're then going to grab our yarn, turn it to the side, and we're going to pull through both. And then we've got 2 loops on the hook, and we're going to grab our yarn, point it up, point to the other side, and pull through. And that is how we do our next row. So we're going to go into the stitch, we're going to grab our yarn, and we're going to pull through. And then we're going to go over, twist, and pull through. We're going to go into the stitch, we're going to grab our yarn, pull through, twist up so you have 2 loops on your hook, twist, face up, twist, pull through. We're going to go into this one again. Okay, so we're going to grab our yarn, pull through, pull up a bit if you want to, depending on how tight your stitches are. And then we've got 2 loops on the hook, so we're then going to grab our yarn, pull up, twist, and pull through. Okay, and you're just going to continue to do that until you've reached the end of the row. So bear with me. And then when we get to the very last stitch, we do exactly the same. We go straight into it. We grab our yarn, we pull up, twist, pull through. And then we've got to the end of that round, and we are just going to, we are just going to do the exact same thing, okay? Once you've got to the end of the round, we're going to chain 1, okay? So twist, up, twist, pull through. And then we're going to turn our work back over to the front. If you remember, we twisted our work, so we're going to do that again. So we're going to twist our work back to the front, and as you see, we have these holes again. So you're just going to work a single crochet in every single one of those holes, okay? Starting in the front first one, don't start in the second one, unless obviously said so in the pattern or the tutorial that you are following. So we're going to go into that stitch, we're going to grab our yarn, we're going to pull through, so we have 2 loops on our hook, we're going to grab the yarn, twist, up, twist, pull straight through. And we're going to continue that all the way till the end. 2 loops on the hook, twist, pull through, straight into that other gap. We're going to grab our yarn till we've got 2 loops on the hook. We're going to twist, up, twist, pull through. It doesn't matter if your tension looks a little bit off. Sometimes I do too much tight tension, sometimes I do loose tension. It's just about controlling it. But it's okay if it's not, fully perfect. Crochet is all about being handmade. Nothing is going to be perfect. So that is how we are going to finish our row. Last stitch, we're going to go straight into it. Right there. This last stitch might always be a bit more difficult because it is where you did the chain, but that is completely okay. Just try and get your hook through there. Then we're going to grab our yarn, twist, twist, and we're going to pull through. Okay, and then we're going to do a normal single crochet like that. Then you have 1 hoop, 1 loop on your hook, and remember we're just going to chain 1. So we're going to twist our hook again, and then we're going to turn our work again so it's facing this way, so it's facing the back. And then we have our little holes on the back right above the V's, right under the V's, sorry. And can you see the first one here? We're going to go into that stitch. Okay, we're going to grab our yarn and pull through, pull it up. So you have 2 loops on your hook. We're going to twist it to one side, we're going to pull it up, and we're going to twist it to the other, and we're going to pull through. And you are just going to repeat that throughout all of the rows. You can do however many rows you like. You can chain however many you want. You can do a blanket with this. You can do a scarf with this. You can just do a swatch. And a swatch is basically just where you test your tension to see if it's like correct throughout the entire thing. And yeah. Oh, I need some more yarn. So that is exactly how we chain. We do a slip stitch, a slip knot, sorry, and how we change our rows. Like I said, the last one always might be a bit more tricky, so you're just really going to want to push. And you're going to grab your yarn and you're going to pull up, twist, pull through. And then we've got 1 on our hook. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work to the other side. And that is how you work up a little swatch of single crochets. I hope this video helped. I'm so sorry if I tripped up a few times with my words. I'm not very good at explaining, but I hope it helped a little bit. You can obviously rewatch this video, fast forward it back, put it in slow-mo or whatever helps you, but that is how you do a slip knot, how to do a chain, how to do a single crochet, and how to do multiple rows. I really hope this video helped. I'm pretty sure I've just said that. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate all your love and support. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to tell me if you've managed to do it, comment it, join the Discord, show me your progress. I'd really like to see it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. See you in the next one.